Ever feel like aging is a battle you weren't ready for? You wake up with new aches, friendships change, and the world seems to keep spinning. Growing older isn't for the faint of heart, but fighting it. That's a recipe for unhappiness. I've noticed that facing these truths head on makes all the difference. In this video, I want to share 5 maybe uncomfortable but vital truths about aging that we often avoid discussing. And trust me, sticking around until the end is worth it. Accepting these realities can bring such a sense of freedom and peace to your life right now. Before we dive in, if this resonates with you, consider this a little nudge to stay connected for future insights. First, you'll be forgotten faster than you think. It's a tough pill to swallow, but most of us will be forgotten sooner than we'd like. We spend years building, nurturing, investing, hoping to leave a mark. Yet time marches on. At first, this can feel crushing. You might expect constant calls from family, friends checking in, people remembering you. But life gets busy. They have their own jobs, families, worries. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and the phone rings less often. The world won't pause to remember every detail. The career you built will be replaced. The home you love may be sold to strangers. The words you spoke may fade. It's hard to accept. We want our impact to last. But the world changes, just as we moved on from those before us. Here's the paradox. This can be freeing. When you let go of being remembered, you live differently. You stop pleasing everyone, seeking validation, obsessing over perception or legacy. You focus on the present. Happiness isn't in an eternal legacy, it's in simple, fleeting moments, laughter with loved ones, a grandchild's embrace, helping a neighbor, a quiet morning with coffee. So, instead of worrying about being remembered, make a difference now. Be kind, share your wisdom, not for recognition, but to help someone today. Create moments of love and joy, not for a legacy, but because they enrich life now. Even if your name is forgotten, your kindness will ripple through time. The people you uplift today will uplift others tomorrow. Small moments will weave into others' lives, shaping them in ways you can't even see. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. Second, your body will betray you. Remember leaping out of bed, no hesitation, collapsing at night without a thought, moving with ease, walking for miles, lifting, bending, twisting without worry. Those days are gone. Getting out of bed feels different. You wake with aches, stiff joints, a sore back. Your body has slowed down without asking. Simple tasks, tying shoes, getting up, turning your head, remind you you're aging. No one prepares you for this betrayal. In your mind, you're still young, full of energy, humor, curiosity. But your body lacks. It feels like a cruel trick. You expect ease, but feel pain. You kneel, then struggle to rise. Reaching a shelf becomes a calculation. It's easy to feel frustrated, angry, longing for the past. You might grieve lost abilities, independence, and confidence. But here's the truth, you have a choice. Fight these changes, dwelling on loss, resenting your body. Or choose acceptance. Aging isn't punishment, it's a process. It needs different care, patience, appreciation. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, focus on what you can. Maybe running is out, but walking isn't. Maybe heavy weights are impossible, but gentle, strength training isn't. Your body may not be as fast or strong, but it can still move, experience, and carry you. Work with your body, not against it. Give it movement, food, rest, kindness. Listen to its signals. If it hurts, adjust. Rest when fatigued. Treat it with the respect you'd give a dear friend. It's your loyal companion. 80 euros straight S carried you through decades, illnesses, injuries, stress. It deserves gratitude. Aging isn't giving up, it's adapting. You may not have the same abilities, but you still have value, purpose, and the ability to live fully. So, see your body as an old friend, there since the beginning. Yes, it will betray you. It will slow you down, challenge you. But if you treat it well, it will support you for years to come. Be kind, move, stretch, nourish, and care for the body you have, because it's the only one you'll ever get. Third, you can't keep everyone in your life. This is one of the hardest lessons, but inevitable. As you age, some friendships fade, family becomes distant, people drift away. It's painful, confusing, heartbreaking, but natural. Some relationships end with a clear reason, disagreement, different paths. Other times, there is no explanation, just silence where there is laughter, unanswered calls where there were conversations. One day, Someone important is gone and you don't know how it happened. This is hard with people you thought would always be there. Maybe you promised a childhood friend forever, but your interests changed. Maybe you talked to a sibling every day, but now it's holiday greetings. Maybe you had a work best friend, but retirement faded the connection. Some distance themselves because they no longer see you as useful. It's harsh, but some maintain relationships that benefit them. When they no longer need something, they pull away. Accepting this helps you focus on those who truly care, not those who are only around when convenient. Just as seasons change, so do relationships. Some are with us for a lifetime, others are only part of our journey for a short while. Every person serves a purpose, teaching lessons, bringing joy, challenging you to grow. But not everyone is meant to stay forever. Think back to those who have come and gone. They were important to you, now they are memories. Just as you have moved on from some, others have moved on from you. Instead of mourning lost connections, see it as a natural part of growing older. Relationships evolve and sometimes fade for reasons beyond your control. Don't chase everyone who drifts away. If they wanted to be in your life, they would make an effort to stay. Focus on the relationships that matter. Invest in friends who check in, family who make time, neighbors who wave. These are the relationships that truly matter. Not every relationship has to be lifelong to be meaningful, but the ones that endure are worth cherishing. Nurture connections that bring joy, peace, fulfillment. Surround yourself with people who value you, respect you, and make you feel appreciated. And don't let the loss of one relationship make you fearful of forming new ones. There are always opportunities to meet new people, even later in life, through groups, hobbies, events, or simply a conversation with a stranger. Let go with grace. Letting go of people who no longer make an effort doesn't mean you have to be bitter. Appreciate what someone meant to you while accepting their role has changed. Be grateful for the good moments, forgive those who walked away, release resentment, and move forward without being weighed down. Life is too short to hold on to people who make you feel like an afterthought. Choose relationships that add warmth to your life, not those that leave you feeling cold. In the end, old age isn't about how many people you know, it's about the quality of the connections you keep. Fourth, you must accept that you no longer look young. This is a hard pill to swallow, especially for those who took pride in their appearance. You catch a glimpse in the mirror and thoughts rush in, who's that? When did my skin become so thin? When did my jawline soften? Aging brings changes that can feel shocking, especially when you still feel youthful inside. In your mind, you may still be vibrant, but the reflection tells a different story. It can be unsettling to realize the youthful face has faded, replaced by lines and wrinkles. Society tells us beauty belongs to the young. Turn on the TV, scroll through social media, and you're bombarded with images of flawless skin and perfect bodies. Advertisements push fighting aging, delaying it with creams or procedures. Industries profit off fear, selling miracle products that promise to erase wrinkles. Older adults spend fortunes trying to reclaim something they can never truly get back. But here's what no one tells you, there's beauty in aging that no treatment can replicate. Real beauty isn't looking 20 again, it's looking like someone who has lived. It's the warmth in your eyes, the depth in your face, the self-assurance in your posture. Every wrinkle is a chapter, every grey hair a badge of experience. Instead of resenting these changes, shift your perspective. What if wrinkles are a testament to the life you've lived? What if grey hair is a mark of wisdom and strength? Society may not celebrate aging, but that doesn't mean you have to see it as a loss. True beauty is found in wisdom, confidence, and a life well lived. A smooth face may turn heads, but a presence filled with grace leaves a lasting impression. Think of older people who have inspired you. Were you drawn to their youth? Chances are, it was their confidence and wisdom that stood out. You can either spend your later years mourning what you've lost, or embrace the beauty of what you've gained. Your worth has never been tied to your skin or body. It has always been in the way you love, the wisdom you share, and the life you continue to live. Aging is not a flaw to fix, it's a privilege denied to many. So wear your years proudly, walk with confidence, and remember your beauty is not behind you, it is right here in the person you are today. Fifth, you will see more people you love die. This is one of the most painful truths of aging. The longer you live, the more loss you will experience. Parents, siblings, lifelong friends, maybe even a spouse or children. One by one, the people who have shaped your world may no longer be physically present. Nothing prepares you for these losses. The first few may come as a shock, even if expected. With each goodbye, the weight of grief can feel heavier, and it might seem as if the world becomes quieter, lonelier. The places where they sat, the phone calls that came regularly, the laughter you shared, all vanish, leaving emptiness. Grief is not something we ever fully get over. It doesn't follow a predictable path or come with an expiration date. It lingers in different ways, sometimes in subtle aches, other times in overwhelming waves. Some days you might smile at a memory, while on others a song might bring tears. But as much as grief is painful, it is also a reflection of love. We grieve deeply because we have loved deeply. Every tear is a testament to the impact that person had on our lives. Their absence does not erase their presence, it simply transforms it. With each loss, you may question how to move forward. It can be tempting to withdraw, to build walls around your heart to avoid more pain. But shutting yourself off from life does not protect you from grief. It only robs you of the time you still have. Instead of allowing sorrow to define your remaining years, consider how you can honor the lives of those you've lost. Speak their names, tell their stories, share the lessons they taught you. Find ways to keep their spirit alive, whether through traditions or acts of kindness. Surround yourself with people who understand, offer support, and remind you that even in loss, life continues. Remember you are still here. You still have time to love, to create new memories, and to embrace the joys that remain. The people you have lost would not want their absence to steal your happiness. They would want you to continue living, not in sadness, but with appreciation for the time you have left. Grief will always be a part of aging, but so is resilience, so is love, so is the ability to cherish what was while making the most of what still is. Let the past guide you, but don't let it trap you. Keep moving forward, carrying the memories of your loved ones with you, not as burdens, but as reminders of a life well lived and love well shared. And don't wait to tell people how much they mean to you. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed for any of us. These are just a few truths about aging, but understanding them can set you free. Now, what will you do with them? Will you resist and live in frustration, or will you embrace them and find peace? I hope this has helped you see aging in a new light. Now, what have you learned today? Share one truth you'll apply in your own life in the comments. And if you found this helpful, you might want to stay tuned for more insights. I'll see you in the next one.